Hello, I am answering a question on my final exam on the Linux and Windows for Linux commands that I've learned and their Windows counterpart. So what I have today is actually two commands that I've learned on the Linux side. Both of them are for network troubleshooting. And I will go over their counterparts on the Windows side as well. So the first command I have is the ping command. The ping command is built into the Linux system. You type in the word ping and type in an internet address. You can enter in the IP address of it, or you can enter in the DNS name of it, and it will respond back whether or not that interface that is tied to that address is up and responding. So it'll even let you know if it's not up by not giving a reply. Basically, what the ping command does is it sends out a small packet through the ICMP protocol. It'll ask if that, I guess, an easy way to explain it is it'll go, hey, are you up? Yes, I'm up. And it'll tell you how long it takes that packet to get to that interface and reply back to you. So let's show you how this works. So we'll go ahead and ping Google's public DNS, which is just 8.8.8.8. So now my computer is sending a 64-byte packet out to 8.8.8.8. It's telling me in this that it is taking 18, no, it looks like between 17, 18, and 30 some milliseconds to respond. So 8.8.8.8 is up and replying to ping requests. On the Linux side, this utility will go on forever until you stop it. So we'll use Control-C to stop it. We'll clear the screen of all the information, and I'll go over my next utility that I've learned in the manual, which is called traceroute. Now, what traceroute does is it's very similar to the ping command, but this will actually go out and tell me the path that my packet takes to the device I want. So let's do a traceroute to the same IP address. So traceroute will go out, like I said, it'll come back and show me the direction or the path through what devices on the internet it took to get to the endpoint. So we see it's going out through my machine, and it looks like I am not getting the answers back that I want. What I would normally see here is the IP address, the DNS name, if it has one or if it will give one back, and how long the packet, what number hop it takes to get to that device. So it looks like it may not work through my VM machine or my VM because mostly I'm thinking because of the NAT, it's NATed through my host, my Windows host. So that's probably why it's not working right. And I don't have any other machines on this VM network to test that on. So what I did want to talk about is a very handy utility that you can install through apt or through Synaptic Packet Manager called MTR. MTR stands for My Traceroute. It's just a small program that actually does what the ping and traceroute commands do at one time. And shows you everything at the same time. So I've already gone ahead and installed it. We'll run it to the same IP address, 8.8.8.8, and we'll see a small window pop up. And what this is doing here is it's doing a ping and a traceroute at the same time. And it's giving us a little bit more information. So we see that it is pinging out of my host to my router, to my wireless router, then to my internet gateway. It's going out of the gateway, hitting these stops along the way, which are probably internet routers, and then coming into Google and hitting their public DNS server and replying back to me. Now we can see here it is constantly sending out those packets and those trace routes to that machine. We can see that it's actually on number 3840. It looks like it's doing 1 per second. It'll tell us how many it's sent. The last ping reply or response that we got back, you can see we're getting a little bit of latency in here. What the best reply was, what the average reply is, what the worst is, and what the standard deviation is. Now, one thing that this utility is great for is showing packet loss. You can see that I'm getting no packet loss between my computer and Google's systems. I use this utility a lot at work for customers who call in saying that they're experiencing either packet loss or degradation in their network. I ask them to either download this or run this command if they already have it and send me what they're seeing so I can see where the packet loss is happening, and we can work on it from there. So that is on the Windows side. So let's flip over to the, I'm sorry, that is on the Linux side. So let's flip over to the Windows side, and we'll clear my screen here. What I did is I made my Windows command a little bit bigger so we can see everything. So we'll start with the ping command on Windows. Same command, 8.8.8.8. We're getting our replies back, the time it took to get to come back. And Windows defaults to 5 tries. It'll do it, 4 tries. So it'll do it 4 times, send it back. Now you can run it with the ping with a -T command to it'll continue pinging until you stop it, just like on the Linux side. So let's go ahead and we'll do a trace route. Same command, similar command, except it's TRACERT, and we'll do that to the same IP. Let's see if I get stuff back on this one. So it's going to try to go to Google. Here we go. We're getting responses back on this one. So it's going out of my wireless, out of my router, out the Comcast. Look at that. It's all the same way. It looks like it's hitting Dallas up here. This is Dallas. Out to Google. Hopefully that's probably Google's address. That's probably another one. And then there's their DNS server coming back. So there's the trace route, about how long it took each hop. See, it took 10 hops. Now, on the Windows side, there is a small, like I talked about on Linux, the MTR, there is a utility called WinMTR. You will have to download it, install it. It is freeware. So I've gone ahead and downloaded it, and we'll run it, WinMTR. We get a nice little GUI here. Let's make this just a little bit bigger, and we'll do it the same to the same host. Now, this is showing me the exact same thing that the Linux MTR showed me. This is also showing me the same thing that the traceroute showed me, and you can see here that it's going to give me packet loss if there is any, how many pings have been sent, how many we've received back, what the best time is to get there, the average time, the worst time, and what the last time is. Now, this utility gives us a little bit more options where you can copy this text to a clipboard, you can copy the HTML to a clipboard, so you can paste it in at a web page. You can export the text or the HTML to a file and send it off to whoever is doing your troubleshooting or to your provider. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate it.